don't know. Call me.
Isn't that what brought down the Roman Empire? Was the internal degradation of their society?
That's exactly right. That was part of it.
Rome, the great Roman Empire fell.
Yep, it fell hard too. Look at Sodom and Gomorrah. Perfect examples. So, you want to have it, it's fine. It's up to you. But, when you start pushing it on the rest of the population and you're in the minority, there's something wrong there. There's something drastically wrong.
Well, that seems to be the way things are. The minority seems to be, many times prevailing in many of these instances. And it can be a minority, a very small minority, and it's, the majority overwhelmingly is against what they're professing or trying to do. And, things happen anyway, man, the way the trend is going right now. And going back to what you were talking about the judges and, how, like, they're not elected, they're appointed in my state. I know some states they have to run for office as a judge. But in my state, they get a lifetime tenure, Jay. So, once they get in there, you're not going to get them out of there, just like many times the teachers. And you got these rogues in there that are dictating policy from the bench according to what side of the aisle they seem to settle on. And it's bullshit. It's absolutely bullshit.
I have to agree with you. I really do. I don't know what's going to happen, but something's got to happen. I want to say a quick hello to Amanda B. Joined us. She's in the chat room. Hey, girl. Long time no talk to. Nice to have you with us.
And the man that's goofy by day and a bone at night. We're talking about Goofy Bone.
Goofy Bone's in the chat, along with Mandy Pinetown. Mandy! I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm trying to end that, but I hope not.
Goofy Bone's back from the wilds of Colorado, man, out there on a camping trip, man.
Really?
Imagine that? Yeah. Can you imagine that? Yeah, Goofy Bone out in the wilderness, man, roughing it in the tent and the whole nine, man.
There he is, Goofy Bone in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out
here.
there.
Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Goofy Bone's going to resume his programming right before the Thanksgiving holiday.
Really?
That Monday. That Monday of Thanksgiving week, I believe, is his target date. It could change, but that's his target at the moment.
Oh, so we have something to be thankful about this more to be thankful about this holiday season.
Well said, Mr. Sands. Well said.
There you go. Now, I think before our buddy in Ireland goes out of his mind, Peter Boy from Peter Boy Radio, are you ready to make this announcement, or should I play some more music?
Yeah, no, we can talk about it.
You want to do it now? I think maybe we should wait. I don't know.
You want to wait? What time is it?
We got an hour yet. I think we could. Nah, you want to wait? We don't want to make him wait. It's. He's been waiting patiently. Well, not patiently, but he's been waiting. Go ahead, Ernie. You have an announcement to make. Why don't you go ahead and make it now, right here on the Sandsnet Radio Network?
Well, right after the Thanksgiving holiday, I'll be traveling over to Northern Ireland to meet my secret love, Peter Boy, in
the nuptials to be had somewhere.
And I don't know if they allow that marriage
in the bowels.
Now. Do they allow that in Ireland?
Not well, somewhere in the bowels of a castle somewhere. Yeah, maybe, but not.
No. On a more serious note, Peter Boy had contacted me maybe about a week or so ago about doing another fundraising activity because he was very impressed with what we had done with the Wounded Warrior Project and getting over $1,000. So he was chomping at the bit to use these airwaves for another great cause, and the cause is cancer support. Essentially, what he wants to do is a dual fundraising effort supporting Macmillan Cancer Support, which is located over in the UK, www.macmillan, MacMillan.org.uk. And they're all involved with supporting cancer patients in their area financially and spiritually and every other way, inspirationally supportive to the patients over there in the UK. And over here in the USA, we have a clinic. It's part of you've all heard of the Hasbro Toy Company, which is based here in Rhode Island. Their headquarters is here. And they built a hospital for children in our state. And inside that hospital is a place called the Tomorrow Fund, which is a nonprofit group of folks. And what they do is they provide financial and emotional support to children with cancer and their families through their clinic and through the many other programs they have involving the whole family. They treat the whole family because everyone, when a child is affected with cancer, it does affect the whole family, even those siblings that are fortunate enough not to have been diagnosed. So these are two great organizations, and Peter Boy is setting that up over at Macmillan to support them. So it's a dual effort. So we're reaching hands across the pond, Jay. And what we're looking for those with platforms out there that would be interested in maybe joining us in this effort. We're planning on, Peter Boy's ambitious, wants to do like a 48-hour telethon live, show after show after show, like we did the 24-hour thing. So we'll talk more about that. We're still working that out. But in any event, those stations that would like to get on board and behind this effort, we would really appreciate your support. And again, we got the one program that benefits the children here in the USA, and the program over there in the UK that benefits, mostly adults. They have millions of supporters, professionals, volunteers, campaigners, and they help many people affected by cancer over there. And again, I'll give you the websites. People can look these places up and judge for yourself. We're probably not going to. We're going to promo it probably for about the next 2 or 3 weeks. We're going to promo it first, and then actually have a date announced for the actual telethon or the actual radiothon or Spreaker-thon, whatever you want to call it. So I appreciate the time to get this out, Jay. I appreciate this. First time we talked about it over the air.
Oh, that's quite all right.
I appreciate it. The platform. We knew this would be a great place to announce it because you got the folks all over the map, and you got a lot of great listeners to your show out there who I know would get behind this.
Oh, without a doubt. Plus the show hosts that come here.
Yes, indeed. But
excellent. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's again the website, and we'll put that, Peter Boy. If you can put your organization's website into the chat room, and I'll put the tomorrowfund.org. And like I said, I have a personal relationship with that Tomorrow Fund, so I'm strongly behind this effort. Strongly behind it. So again, we look for people to step up once again, here in Spreakerville, Spreakerland. And, we got some great people out here. And again, it shows that, in spite of all the, the craziness that goes on at times and, directions we really don't want to go with these platforms, it's good to be able to do something to give back. I think, I'm strongly into that. And I know you are, Jay, give back to the community and do what we can when we can. And, we'll see what happens. We're just going to throw it out there and anything that we donate will be helpful. So I have no aspirations as far as amounts or anything. Like we set the goal for the Wounded Warrior. We're just going to let this roll along and just see how it goes. And people see it in their heart and within their budget, and whatever the case might be, we encourage you to donate. But
we'll keep a running total, and we'll see how this goes and how it's set up now. What do these individual groups do?
Okay, again, the Tomorrow Fund has been around since 1985. What they do is they try to ease the financial, because many times, these kids are hospitalized, week upon end. So
it's a children's hospital.
It's this Hasbro, the Tomorrow Fund that deals strictly with children.
Okay, good.
And they provide, financial support and, emotional support for the family as a whole. They have many specialists there, and they have programs again, like I said, in our experience, my wife would stay many times for a week in the hospital. So you're talking about, they charge you to park. You got to go down to the cafeteria to have your meals. Yeah. And again, she had to quit work. She couldn't work because, when your child's in the hospital like that, and then when they go home, they can't go to school. So it's a big, devastating, impact. So they provide a little help in that regard financially, which is an important thing. And then again, supporting the whole family, the siblings, and as well as the parents, and providing them with a lot of emotional support. And I know they have sociologists and psychologists, the whole gamut of professionals under their umbrella to work with the families. And, they do a lot of outreach to the community, about the effects of childhood cancer. And again, they support through their fundraising the Tomorrow Fund Clinic, the actual clinic that treats the children with cancer.
Oh, that's good. Now, the one in England, is it close to what this one is, or is it different, or do you know anything about it?
In England, yes, I do. I have a little something I printed out here. Give you a little more information about Macmillan. Let's see here. Macmillan, let's see. They are a source of support helping people. This is straight from their website. We are a source of support helping with all the things that people affected by cancer want and need. It is not only patients who live with cancer, we also help the caregivers, the families, and the community. We find nurses and other specialists, health care professionals, and build cancer care centers. But we do give so much more than medical help. People need practical help at home. We provide anything from some precious time off for a caregiver, which is respite care. They'll come in, to give you a break just to get out of the house and get away and go shopping or whatever the case might be. People need emotional support, so they listen and advise and share information through their support specialists and their trained professionals. And if people need financial help to cope with extra costs of cancer that can bring, as we just mentioned, they give advice on how they can apply for benefits, not only through the government and get grants and so forth and so on, but they also help with some financial assistance as well.
And this is in England now. This is the one in England.
This is the one in England, called the Macmillan Cancer Support.
Excellent. So we'll learn more about this in the coming weeks. You guys are going to get together and sort this out and tell us how it's going to work.
We'll be providing all those that want to join us with some promotional. Just a quick promo about what we're doing, and moving forward, we'll have a more firm announcement as far as once we know, who would like to get involved and set up a sort of a schedule. We'll have an announcement coming up on that. But again, just appreciate the time again, Jay. Just a chance to give back to our community, and especially those affected with cancer. I think it's a tremendous undertaking, and I salute my friend Peter Boy, my mate over there in England, or over in Northern Ireland, for kicking this off and kicking me in the butt and getting me going on this as well. And it's all good as far as I'm concerned. And I think, was that Grandpa Al I saw in the chat room?
I don't know. We'll have to go in and check and see.
Yes, there you go.
Wasn't it Grandpa Al?
Grandpa Al's out there. He sounds like
they're all coming in tonight.
Southern Cowboys out there as well.
Southern Cowboy, our old Sergeant at Arms.
I know we'll be able to count on Grandpa Al Kruska.
Of course. And everybody, just about everybody in the chat will do something at one point or another. I know that much.
Yes, indeed.
So I'm here. Let me know. We'll talk about it and keep it in the ear of our listeners, and we'll see what we can do.
Yes, indeed.
But that's a very noble thing to do. My kudos go out to you, Mr. Ernie Abbott, and to our buddy in Northern Ireland, Peter Boy. Great job.
We're reaching across the pond, Jay. We're reaching across the pond.
Yes, we are
on this, and I think it's a good thing, man.
It is. And by what we just did, almost $1,100 to the Wounded Warrior Project. People are givers here. They are. They'll help any way they can. I know they will. So we'll look forward to hearing more on that. There's your announcement, Peter Boy. I hope you're happy, and the pressure's off. You can go to bed now. It's like 5 a.m. over there now. But it's 12 midnight here at the Sandsnet Radio Network. You're going to do that 12 times. I was going to shoot you.
Yeah, no.
But here's another song for you. We'll be back in just a short while. Don't go nowhere.
Boom, boom, ba-da-da. If you